I made a joke to Kyle. Good evening, Carol and Jeff Coppers. I made a joke to Kyle before we did this video that I was nervous. And it was a joke. I'm never nervous. And Kyle goes, oh, yeah, you usually do get nervous around the 207th time that you do something. Welcome to Tuesday night. We're super excited because two big reasons. Two huge reasons. One, this table is great. We didn't read very many bad books at all this week. Also, we are riding high from Free Comic Book Day. All of us had a freaking blast. That was a wonderful day. I will tell you personally, my favorite Free Comic Book Day in recent memory that I can really sink my teeth into. That was a phenomenal day. If you are interested in anything more that I have to say about that, I will probably write something very long. And for friends on Facebook, you won't be able to miss it because it will just be when you keep scrolling. But yeah, thank you for everybody who joined us, everybody who didn't join us. I know you wanted to. We had a good time. It was a great time. We have a couple Free Comic Book Day roundups, right? We do have a couple free books left. Come on over here, Kyle. Show. Max Meow, Kitty Cat Center. You got Barda from DC, Blood Hunt from Marvel, and Absolute Power from DC. So if you missed any of those, we like to order a few extra, keep them around. And if you swivel, John Shear will show you that our big old beautiful Free Comic Book Day oversized posters, courtesy of Jameson and his artwork, are available for purchase. We have one that is pristine and one that is slightly damaged because they hang in a window and tape does stuff to things that are paper-like. So, $20 for a damaged one, $50 for a regular one. We cannot hold them. I was told by the higher powers that it is first come, first served. So just pop in tomorrow, grab your comic books, grab a poster, a little cost from your house. Right?
Yep.
Andrea's not here with us. She's taking a well-deserved vacation this week, so Kyle's behind the camera as always. John Shear's here. You saw him Van Whiting these posters. I will wish all the other staff that is normally not here, but we all got together after Free Comic Book Day, still jacked up, and just talked about what a wonderful day it was. So I will pass on their thanks and congratulations for the entire successful event to you. So thank you very much. Truly, truly fantastic. Let's do new comics.
Let's do first appearances.
Oh, okay. I forgot it for a second, but now I have a second. In Giant Size X-Men #1, you have the first appearance of Maze as a new villain. And in Blood Hunt Strange Academy #1, you have the first appearance of a new character named Pia. P-I-A. Cool. To you, sir.
Thank you.
Table's a little weird because we've had to shift some stuff around with big Image weeks and small DC weeks and large Marvel weeks and whatnot. So, bottom of the table, we'll start with some Star Wars manga. You have the Mandalorian manga, Volume 2. And Star Wars Visions is an anthology series. I think it's several stories in there, all based off of episodes of the Star Wars Visions animated show. So fan of the show, fan of the book. Love and Rockets #15.
Yep.
Just not being hasn't reprinted in a while.
No, all new stuff.
Cool. And then from Distillery, you got a new issue of Gone from Jock. I think it's the last issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
#3.
Yeah.
This will be your cover A. This will be your cover B. And then we got a beautiful purple 1 in 10 variant. Right above that, first exciting #1 of the week, of many. So TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles, black, white, and green. So following kind of a pattern with some other comic companies doing some black, white, and color, blood, red, whatever. Black, white, and green fits in perfectly with the Turtles. There are 4 stories, 1 per turtle.
Yep.
My personal favorite was Conan, not ripoff, homage. Leonardo, the Brutal Sword of Leonardo.
They're all good stories, and that is a good one too.
Killer. 4-issue miniseries. Surprise, surprise, 4 for 4. This is your cover A, cover B, cover C, and then we get to an IDW book of the week that we celebrate every week that it comes out. We are out of cover A's, but they are on their way back in. Beneath the Trees, Where Nobody Sees, #6 came out this week, and it finishes up the story that we love so much in a way that we can continue to love it.
Yes.
It's so good. No complaints whatsoever, no spoilers, a fantastic ending to a fantastic series.
Yep. Give us more.
Give us more. I wanted a little bit more. And then we've got a new Volume 1 of a new manga, True Love Fades Away When the Contract Ends. Yep. I thought, is there more on the back? No. Above that, an official adaptation of The Call of Cthulhu. It is about half comic, half prose.
but officially adapted, so that's pretty cool. Tales, we got Critical Role, Tales of Exandria. Oh, I should mention, I forgot to count something. Also, Call of Cthulhu, only $12. Whole big old read.
Nice.
Tales of Exandria, number 3. And we got a new Witcher series starting up, new 5-issue Witcher series starting up. Corvo Bianco? Is that how you say it?
Yep. You nailed it, I think.
Okay. Usagi Yojimbo Crow is on issue number 2. And we got some new stuff from Valiant, which is cool to see. Haven't seen in a while. Punk Mambo is kind of a John Constantine meets a Doctor Strange lady, lives in a bayou. So she's got a new prestige format out there. Faith Returns is on number 1. And we've got a free comic book day book coming to fruition, The Valiant's number 1. Surprise pick of the week for us from Mad Cave is a 6-issue miniseries called Mugshots. If you are a fan of Parker the Hunter, any kind of noir, really, so the Phillips Brubaker stuff really hits with this, but it takes place in England, and it is just a really great two-tone crime story, like good guy, bad guy, kind of some like scrubby morals.
Yeah, great good guy and bad guys.
So yeah, that's Mugshots number 1. Essentially, you've got a bastard of an uncle trying to help out, redeem his name a little bit, and save his niece from mysterious circumstances.
Yes.
Really good. Weird Row, right before we get to the new Marvel stuff, Daredevil number 8 from a couple weeks ago had a glaringly huge misprint in it, so they have replaced all of our copies. So if you would like a non-misprinted cover of Daredevil, here they are. But we'll move on to the new Marvel reprints. Web of Spider-Man number 1 got reprinted with a gorgeous Green Goblin cover. Edge of Spider-Verse number 2 reprinted, so that was the first appearance of Spooky Man. And the reason I'm wearing this t-shirt is because we got X-Men 97 number 1 reprinted. I'm not going to do the job for him, but if you haven't watched the show, it's way better than it could have been. It's amazing. And the comic series takes place in the in-between times between 92 and 97. Gives you a little context. You will continue to see this reprint on the table till the cows come home. Taylor Swift might be Dazzler at some point, so buy this comic book. Also, it's just a fantastic issue of Uncanny X-Men. It's number 130. And then we've got our first trade paperback from Marvel. It's the Neil Gaiman and Mark Buckingham Miracle Man first volume. You've got the 2022 series in here, the first 7 issues, and then the 6 issues from the series they did 10 years ago. Right?
Yep.
This way?
Yep.
No, this way. Oh. One modern epic collection this week is the Red Hulk series. So it's numbers 1 through 12 and an annual or 2.
Yep.
Next to it, most recently, we had a bunch of annuals form a story arc called The Contest of Chaos. That's completely collected. Next to it, 4-issue miniseries of Marvel Superhero Secret Wars Battle World. Still got it. Daredevil Black Armor complete miniseries collected. And then volume 1 of J. Michael Straczynski's Captain America ongoing. Above that, we've got new Star Wars this week in the form of Darth Vader. This is number 46, cover A. And then next to it, number 46, cover B. Star Wars High Republic is on issue number 7. That's cover A. That's the cover we have. Sorry, I did make you go the wrong way. That's my fault.
Okay.
And then a new issue of Spider-Man Shadow the Green Goblin. We've got some hype on this book over the past couple weeks, so we don't have any cover A's at the moment on the table. If you missed cover A, let us know. I ordered some. Cover B is a wonderful black suit variant for the Green Goblin, and then we've got a 1 in 25 cover 2 that is even better after you read the book. I will say this, probably my favorite Spider-Man miniseries of the past few years. Please feel free to ask either me or John Shear about it, because we are caught up and excited for more.
There's a bit with Sandman in there that is choice. It is perfect. It lines up in a way that the Marvel 2-in-1 with Thing and Sandman is a classic. This might rank up there with that as well.
Really just a fantastically written Spider-Man book. Like, it's not about what's happening, it's about why.
Yes.
It's
Perfect.
good. It's really good. Above that, we've got a new issue of the miniseries X-Men Forever. They're on number 3 with the Fall of the House of X tie-in. Captain Marvel is on issue number 8 of the ongoing series, with a pretty shocker of an ending, to be honest. We're just flipping through it. Captain America is on number 9. Should I tell him in the mission now or later? When we get to it?
When we get to it.
Okay, so this is cover A. You've got a black suit variant for cover B, and his mission in this book is to transport this penguin in the side saddle of his motorcycle to where that penguin needs to be. And it is delightful. And also very violent. Like, really, there's a lot of violence. Not to the penguin, but, like, a lot of violence.
Yeah, it was a crazy issue.
So, yeah, please claim that penguin cover. Facsimile edition for Marvel this week. The only one is Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 5.
Chain.
Killing it.
Whole row of Deadpool. Deadpool number 2 is out this week. It is a pure Taskmaster team up. There's great shenanigans in here. Like this isn't always from the 2 issues that I've read the Deadpool book I want it to be, but it is super entertaining, and I'm really glad they're bringing other mercs into it. He's kind of killing the fourth wall jokes. Cody Ziegler is a writer, and like I'm starting to approve more and more of this Deadpool series. The weird symbiote dog calling him Papa's kind of got to go though. There's your cover A. Rob Liefeld had a cover on cover B. You got a black suit variant with cover C. Saturday morning cover with cover D. There's your cover E, which is disturbing in its own way. 1 in 25 cover, which I think is Declan Shelby. Correct. Sweet. And then a design variant for the new villain. They talk about him. He's a big threat. He's going to play a huge part in the book. How else can I get you to buy this design variant?
He looks like Keanu Reeves a little bit.
He does look like Keanu Reeves a little bit. There we go. We hit all marks. Thank you. Next row up, we got Daredevil number 9 this week to come in with the reprint of number 8 just in time. That's your cover A. This is a killer cover B, Ghost Rider Stormbreaker cover. Cover C's rad as well. You got cover D, and then we're on to Wolverine. He's donned some adamantium armor, and he's about to do what he does best. That's number 49 for Wolverine, and we've got a 1 in 25 variant right next to it. Fantastic Four is on issue number 20 with maybe cover of the week.
Yeah.
There's your cover A, and we've got a 1 in 50 Marvel Masterpieces variant next to it. Giant Size X-Men is continuing in the tradition of the last few Giant Size one-shots where they tell a completely original story. This one is very Angel and Archangel focused, has that new villain in it, and then it reprints...
Marvel 2-in-1 number 68 with Thing and Angel and the Toad and Disco Thing.
Disco Thing. Enough said. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. And we've got a cover C with the Barden variant. Above that, we're getting into the Blood Hunt tie-ins, kiddos, so buckle up. Blood Hunt was freaking awesome. The Free Comic Book Day book's awesome. The number 1 that came out last week was awesome. Every tie-in we read this week was awesome. Every one of them. Like, I'm going to say it now so I don't have to blow smoke on every issue. They were all good. Even the ones that go into regular series, like Amazing Spider-Man, Avengers, awesome. The one-shots, the miniseries beginnings, great. So, yes.
Right. Yeah, it's all good.
Amazing Spider-Man number 49 is a Blood Hunt tie-in. It also absolutely continues the story in regular Amazing Spider-Man, 100%. It will continue into the Amazing Spider-Man Blood Hunt miniseries. So if you'd like to get that, make sure you let us know. Great cover. There's cover A. We've got a Disney What If variant. We got a Stormbreakers cover on cover C. It's a Black Cat Ghost Rider. And then 1 in 25 cover 2.
Sammy.
I like it. There's a lot going on, but I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why is that bus in the air? Okay.
I don't know.
Venom number 33 was also a Blood Hunt tie-in this week. We had a lot of last-minute pre-orders for cover A, so this will be your cover B if you would like to claim it. We also have some more coming back in, so as with all Blood Hunt, we are going to order up on it continuously because it's continuing to be awesome. Big one-shot, or I'm sorry, 1 of 3, so this is a 3-issue miniseries for Blood Hunt, Dracula-focused. He's essentially been the Lord of Vampires for a while, and he's pretty PO'd that someone else is trying to take that away from him. And he's teaming up with Blade's daughter to, fix it, so that's pretty sweet. That was your cover A. Here's your cover B. We got a cover C in the form of a red blank variant. And Avengers number 14 is a Blood Hunt tie-in. He's kind of got a weird team of Avengers to deal with this at the moment, but he's making it work with Cap. So there's your cover A. Cover B by Bichalo?
Yeah, which might be my cover of the week.
That's fantastic.
Good cover.
Cover C is your black costume variant, and then cover D is another Ghost Rider Stormbreakers cover. Yeah. Strange Academy Blood Hunt is also a 3-issue miniseries?
Yes.
3 or 4?
3.
Okay.
3-issue.
So that's your cover A. This is dealing with all things Strange Academy and young magic users. There's also the first appearance of Pia, who definitely has a vampire connection coming up. So that's cover A. Here's cover B. There's a backup story about this personification kid of the Darkhold in there, too. And cover C is your Blood Red variant. Blood Hunters is the miniseries I'm most looking forward to with all of Blood Hunt. There are 3 stories in each of the 4 issues. Some of them feature Doctor Doom. Mark Russell has a story in here featuring Hawkeye. There's a Kate Bishop Hawkeye story and a Hellcow story coming up, which isn't the most fantastic thing that Marvel's ever decided to do. I can't wait. There's a comic book coming out. Number 3 has Doctor Doom and Hellcow on the freaking cover together.
I was
so jazzed.
I would say I was as excited as you, but your level of excitement was even higher. So,
can't help it.
I
just
know,
don't
it's
get enough
great.
Hellcat.
Oh no, yeah.
The 3 stories in this book, here's your cover A, are Hawkeye, Dagger, from the team up of Cloak and Dagger, and J. Jonah Jameson's son, Man Wolf.
Yes.
Which we had an education in today. We learned where his power came from, who he's been with. We've learned a lot. Wikipedia is a deep, dark place. But yeah, I'm super excited. All 3 separate stories. Really great artwork in all 3, and I'm just stoked. That's your cover A. This is your cover B. It's like a book, like a classic literature cover. And then cover C is a blood red blank variant. You guessed it. And Batman.
DC, yes. Now it's time for Batman. Because DC's spitting out Batmans like there's nobody's business, and with good reason, because all the failsafe stuff has been great. It's going to lead into the new mini-series that's been going, that you got for Free Comic Book Day. But Bruce Wayne is on the run, and he finally gets an ally at the end of the book, and it's perfect because it's all sorts of history, all while failsafe is doing stuff to just wreck Gotham, like in the way he wants it to be. So
Regular issue there.
The way Failsafe's doing so.
what's that?
I kind of agree with the way Failsafe's doing so.
Yeah, for the moment.
He's got more purple in his costume than Batman does. So
There you go. Regular cover there. Cover B. The Jorge Jimenez cover C is really sweet. The 1 in 25 variant, and then the super dark 1 in 50 variant for that right there. DC's great number 1 this week. Junie Ba did The Boy Wonder. It's 3-issue, 4-issue miniseries.
I think it's 5 or 6.
5 or 6 issue miniseries. That being said, it's a great first issue. It is Damian focused, but not all about Damian. It's all about all the other Robins and Damian's place within them. And it's a wonderful story. You know nothing about him just to enjoy how good this book is.
And there's definitely a reason they called it the Boy Wonder and not Damian Wayne Robin or whatever.
Yeah.
It's about Robinism.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Perfectly.
Hey, it's coined now.
Yes,
We did it.
Robinism.
No one else can take that.
Regular cover there, which is great. Cover B, which was awesome as well, and works really well within the context of the story. And then your 1 in 25 variant for that there. The book I will continue to sing its praises for, Birds of Prey. My favorite current DC book is still awesome and still great.
I put
And
myself down for the trade paperback. You convinced me.
Thank you. It's perfect. Comes out in,
We can
comes
sell
out in
stuff to each
August.
other, yeah.
Comes out in August. So issue 9 there. It's wonderful. Issue 11 of Shazam. Lots of bat creatures. And a whole lot of stuff going on with Billy getting adopted with a great kicker of an ending. Really fun read. And I have not really enjoyed this book in a little bit. And this was a good read on this book. So Shazam number 11. Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum's on issue number 4 or 5 with the Mad Hatter code inside. Poison Ivy, issue number 22. Amazing cover for that one.
I know, right? It was striking.
So good. And then we've got 1 in 25 variant for that there. Kneel Before Zod's on its penultimate issue with issue number 5. And then our facsimile is our Army at War, number 81. It's the first Sergeant Rock. So get your first Sergeant Rock appearance. War comics.
Side note for Poison Ivy, if you notice that you don't have a cover B in your file, because I know some of you see this, it's because all of ours were damaged. I'm sorry, but we will get them replaced.
And I was disappointed because it's Frank Cho artwork, so I'll get over it. The other facsimile, showcase number 22.
This is last week's, but same with the other one.
Yep.
Okay.
We finally got the full spiffy shiny foil variant in, and same with this Brainiac 2.5. It is also the spiffy shiny variant that we did not get last week. We've got it here now. And then collections, Steelworks, the whole collection right there, co-written by Michael Dorn. 52 volume 1. They're collecting it again because if you missed out on the first time, now it's time to get it. I mean, look at those creators: Jeff Johns, Grant Morrison, Greg Rucka, Mark Waid, and Keith Giffen.
It's unsung. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a great book.
There's
It's when
some-
Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman take a year off.
Yep.
It's 52 weeks without Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. And, like, you get a lot of perspective on real other DC characters, like B-sides.
Yeah.
It's a good book.
And then the Nightwing Compendium, Volume 1, Night in Bloodhaven. It's all the Chuck Dixon, Scott McDaniel stuff in one big honkin' volume, and it is wonderful. And then we move on to Image.
Best row of the year.
Yeah, so the Ghost Machine, we've got reprints now. We've been hyping it up this entire last few months, telling you get Ghost Machine. If you haven't, now's your chance to do it again. We've got reprints of all of them. They've made them all beautiful looking. Geiger, we've got issue number 1. Redcoat, we've got issue number 1. And then, of course, the biggest stack, because it's massively oversized at issue number 1, is Rook. And the one we all love the most because, holy cow, it was good. And then Transformers, Volume 1. We've been hyping it up. We've been telling you, everybody here who doesn't care about Transformers now cares about Transformers. Find out why. Get this book. It is wonderful. It is great. It has so much heart. It's near perfect in every way. And the onomatopoeia is fantastic.
Second to none.
Yeah.
Honestly, the artwork is second to none, except for the rest of his stuff, which I will always sell the Beta Ray Build miniseries.
Yeah.
Do a Power Bomb, Extremity. Amazing. Amazing stuff. So happy that Daniel Warren Johnson has gotten work on a title that got so much attention after cutting his teeth on things that are just solid storytelling in every way. In every way. Same with Transformers.
We've got your regular cover there, and then this is the direct market version cover there. And then, because we can't get enough Transformers, issue number 8 completely solidifies why this book is so good. It's because you care about every single one of the characters. You want to know what's going to happen to them. You're scared that any one of them could die at any moment. You're getting full history of these characters, why they want to do what they do. It's got a fantastic reveal at the end of this issue. Perfect. It's a great, great book.
And if you've been a fan of Transformers forever, you're getting the reveals you want and excited about those characters showing up. And if you haven't been, like me, I see these guys and I'm meeting them for the first time and I want to know more. Like that guy that they come across beyond that door at the end. I don't know that guy from a toaster.
Yeah.
But his motivation is intriguing. I want to know what's going on. I'm stoked.
And if you do have history, like I do, then you know that means bad things are about to happen.
Side note, too, we do have this collects Transformers 1 through 6. Then we have Transformers number 7 stocked in the store, and number 8 is new this week. So you can take our word for it and get completely caught up tomorrow.
Yep.
Do yourself a favor.
Do yourself.
So we got cover A, cover B, cover C, which is 1 in 10, but we got it at a cover price. The 1 in 25 variant, and 1 in 50 variants, because we like this book and we order bunches of them. Next up, Geiger. We got number 1, and now we got number 2, and it's still good with an amazing splash page that I'm not going to show you. We spent literally a minute just talking about the splash page. It's wonderful. So regular cover there, cover B, and then a spiffy 1 in 50 variant, spiffy shiny foil variant for that. It's great.
It's like radioactive.
Yes, it is. If you missed out on Free Comic Book Day, we've got the Energon Universe Collect. They did it as an regular issue. They did not send us the cover A's. We've got a 1 in 10 variant for that there. We will be getting the cover A's in next week. But if you got the Free Comic Book Day one, you got the book. You don't have to pay for it. And then the other number 1 that's wonderful this week, Ain't No Grave by Scotty Young. It is as good a Western and ghost story and gunslinger story as you could ever hope to read in comic book form. It ends with you know exactly what this character wants, exactly what path she's been on, and it is gut-wrenching and near perfect. I cannot wait to read the rest of the series. It's so good.
We're in the first week of May, so we're 5 months into the year, and I would confidently say this is my favorite issue of the year so far. if not taking into account past years and trying to do some math that I don't want to do, definitely of this year, this is the book to read. This is a beautifully drawn and told story of vengeance. It is unfathomably cool the way they get to where this end of this first issue is.
Yeah.
Unfathomably
Concur.
cool. I don't know what more to say about it that isn't trying to sell it to you. I'm just being honest. This book is phenomenal. I'm with you.
I'm happy. I am happy we have a stack like this so
Yeah,
we
me
can
too.
sell it.
It's a 5-issue miniseries written by Scotty Young and with the art by Corona. They did The Me You Love in the Dark also, which is a series I've reread 4 times since it came out in trade.
Yeah, and we have it on the rec wall.
Heck yeah.
So
Heck yeah.
take our word for it. Last Mermaids on issue number 3. Deviant is back after quite a long hiatus, and we got number 5 by Scott Snyder,
Boy.
or James Tinian rather. James
Creepiest
Tinian.
cover of the week.
Creepiest cover of the week.
But-
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, and then we've got a 1-25 variant for that there. Sacrifices on issue number 8. I have not read issue number 8 yet, but Ben has,
That
and
means I'm not allowed to talk about it.
oh my gosh, you are not, because that cover is astonishing. It is.
You have no idea what you're
I
looking for.
know. I cannot wait. So this one's cover A, though, isn't it?
Yep.
So there's your cover A, and the astonishing cover B for that there.
What
Scorch.
a book.
Scorch is on issue number 29. Gunslinger Spawns on issue number 31. I can't believe both these books. This is the power of Todd McFarlane, that he has like multiple books that are on like issue 30 already. It's insane.
Yeah.
So you got your cover A, your cover B. I Hate Fairylands on issue number 14. There are lots of Gerts running around, and they are destroying that world. Rat City issue number 1 made second print because we sold out instantly, so you get a design variant for that. Get it now, just if you ran out. Gunslinger Spawns on issue number 4. Singularity, complete graphic novel. Do we know anything about
It's
Singularity?
an original graphic novel. I did not look at the back. This was a week of great new comic books. I feel bad for the things that look awesome that I didn't get a chance to even flip the pages through. But like, holy hoop, we're gonna keep you for a little while because we
Yeah.
love these books tonight.
Yeah. Six Gun, the Omnibus, Volume 1.
Ugh.
It's a great book by Oni. If you haven't read it, it started out as a free comic book day book and then expanded into, like, I want to say 8 trade paperbacks.
At least with a couple
Yeah.
of miniseries. Talk about a good Western. Talk about a good Western, and it stays fresh the whole time. If you want a little elevator pitch, essentially, it starts out with there being 6 guns that have supernatural powers. Each one has a different one, and to possess it, you to have it given up from you, you have to be killed by someone else, and then they get to have it. The story progresses a big time. That's a big book, but like hell of a premise.
Yeah. So that omnibus is there. Masters of the Universe, Forge of Destiny. That whole collection is put in trade paperback there. Jay Baruchel's Tear Us Apart, the full collection we've got there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Saturday Morning Adventures. We've got volume 2. Volume 2 of that. Darkwing Duck, Foul Play. Gotta love the
Foul Play.
Foul Play.
I get it.
I love it. Complete collection is trade collected there. Jim Henson's Labyrinth Archive Edition was Marvel. Now it's under Boom Studios or Archaea Publishing. Amory Wars. We had Claudio Sanchez in here years and years ago doing a signing, and I still remember that. But for everybody who gets the Amory Wars, you're probably not watching this. You'll probably come in about 2 months and say, like, hey, do you have that new Amory Wars?
Man,
got a little
it's
stack.
so honest. It's so
yeah,
true.
Everybody who gets this always comes in like months after it comes out.
That's
yeah.
generous.
No,
Yeah.
I've gotten guys coming in like 3.5 years after a trade paperback's out of print. Like, I think it just came out like 3 or 4 months ago. No. No, Amory Wars is directly on top of it. This is the last installment of the Amory Wars series. I believe it's a 5-issue miniseries as of now.
Yep. So, Philip Kennedy Johnson, staff favorite, is doing Crocodile Black, and
Oh, you're the only one who didn't read it.
yeah.
Why
so
are you
get to
talking
talk
about it?
Crocodile Black is a good new miniseries. It just started up, what do you know, like on a table full of great new miniseries. Essentially, this kid's pretty troubled. Something happened in his family. It's very, very tense. And he stumbles across the shoes of a killer. And it transforms him. It's so entertaining. we don't know a lot as of now, but it is such a good setup, and the shoes are just playing a part in this kid's recovery.
Look at the cover. The shoes, like in red, are wonderful, and then you have the 1 in 10 variant where they even highlight it even more.
I'm pretty jacked about Crocodile Black.
And we love Philip Kennedy Johnson.
We do.
We do.
Nothing bad about it. Weird thing in the middle of the table. We got yesterday, so 2 days after Free Comic Book Day. Thanks whoever decided the shipping schedule on this. Sponsored Green Light Collectibles sponsored part of Free Comic Book Day. So in conjunction with that, they made a van, Hot Wheels-esque, but not Hot Wheels, and it's parked in front of a comic shop. You can kind of tell if you get close to it. $10 if you'd like one. They're very fun. That's it. Monster Cats, because we love cat manga, so we've got all kinds of small stories about cats that are monsters, which is all of them, if you're making the argument right. A little golden book of Pokemon, that's ABC. Betty and Veronica are friends forever, and they are in fairy tales in this one. New issue of Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, that's on number 5. Yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Other little golden book for X-Men 97, because, like, sometimes they just get it right with product placement and timing, and who wouldn't want this? Like, happy for all ages. Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers Assemble. Oh, sorry. Lockjaw Avengers Assemble is 2 full miniseries of Pet Avengers. There's like 8 issues of Pet Avengers in there. We've been restocking Spidey and His Amazing Friends. I'm sure a lot of you saw those on the table during Free Comic Book Day. We've got 2 new graphic novels. Max and the Midnights is The Battle of the Bodkins, and then Anzu in the Realm of Darkness is like a YA fantasy novel. We've got the first 100 words Marvel style. It's a nice sturdy book. We restocked a lot of Dogman, so we've got some Spanish options for Dogman, and the newest Dogman, the Scarlet Shedder. Sounds ominous. Another Free Comic Book Day book tie-in with Unicorn Crush. We've got a Terry Liebenson new graphic novel.
Yeah, new graphic novel from the Emmy and Friends, always Anthony.
Excellent. And then another new Peanuts book. That's 2 weeks in a row. Peanuts, Snoopy's Beagle Scout Tales. So it's more Beagle Scouts continued from last week.
It was a great week of comics.
It was a great week of comics. All of us had a lot of fun today. We wish Andrew could have been here to read some books with us because they were all so good. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us on Free Comic Book Day. Sincerely, it really drives our comic selling souls for the rest of the year, and I can't wait for the next one. Thanks for sticking with us late. Hopefully you got some entertainment out of our excitement over these books, and we will see you tomorrow for your stuff.